that saying they know you. You never met these people a day in your life. And then when I notice when I do a program, it's like somebody go behind and like they talking to me back and forth with me. Bitch, I don't know you. What is wrong? Somebody, yo, and you want to try to say I'm crazy? You're gonna try to say I'm the one crazy, and you're acting like you know somebody that you don't know. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, y'all. Somebody I don't know why they're acting like they know you from somewhere. You never met these people one day in your life. You never saw these people. Somebody is sick. Somebody need help. That's where I'm at. Somebody, and then when I do a video, they act like they're reiterating for what I said, to what I said. Like they know me, like we're talking or something. Bitch, no. No. I don't know a nigga on here. I don't know a bitch in Terrorland. And I'm gonna keep saying no. Let me get the time, because that shit is petty. That shit is petty. Somebody is sick in the head, man. It's some women and men sick in their head. They're going around Terrorland acting like they know people. They don't know people. They're pretending like they know you. You never met. These are my ancestors. I never met one tarot reader on here. I don't know none of these people. Somebody is sick. But trying to say you got mental health problems. That's not the Lulu. Somebody need to go on their meds, man. Somebody is acting like they're talking to you, like when you do a reading, somebody acting like they're talking back with what you said, responding to what you said. Yo, child, that's why I said that magic going bad. That magic is about to hit your ass back bad. You can tell that magic is hitting their ass because they acting really crazy and delulu. That magic hitting their ass bad. Let me get the time. I'm just going to laugh. That shit funny. Thursday, March 5th, 2026 at 11:04 a.m., y'all. These people are crazy. These are the motherfuckers that need help. Child, I'm about to roll me a cigarette on this one. I just gave y'all the time. So we're on 5th. What y'all supposed to be doing today? What somebody need to do is go get a fucking mental checkup. You don't know these people. Wayne Gibbons and Libra, balance. Just find balance, however way that is in your relationships today, within yourself. You gotta balance this shit out because something is going on and somebody is crazy. Somebody is the Lulu. I don't know who paying these people. Somebody gotta be paying these motherfuckers. Somebody gotta be paid to be doing readings or something and acting like they know you. But whatever's going on behind the scenes, somebody is paying these motherfuckers. Somebody is actually paying people to talk shit to you or act like they know you. You are a sick puppy. Whoever y'all paying these people, y'all the one delusional, y'all crazy. Y'all need help. You need help. Go get it. And ain't no need to talking. I'm tired of talking for 2026, y'all. I'm tired of talking. You don't know me. You don't know me. I never went to school with none of y'all. Nothing. I never met now one of y'all. I'm getting tired of this shit, man. Yo, somebody is crazy. I swear they hiring mental patients right out the mental hospital. Me, myself, I've never been in a mental hospital. Never in my life. Never been in a mental hospital. Yo, these are mental patients. I'm just convinced. And people hire mental patients to drive people crazy. Didn't I do a reading on that before? They hire mental psychosis, fucking drug addict mental patients. They drug addicts and got mental problems. Like schizophrenia, personality disorder. Just pay attention, man. These people is weird. And they try to make you crazy. They get mental patients and try to make you crazy. Bitch, that would never happen. I'm not suicidal. I'm going to mention this again. I'm not married. I'm not suicidal. I'm single as fuck. And y'all ass is crazy. That's just my final say, boo-boo. And I'm not going to talk about healing no more with these people. I'm not talking to y'all, my collective. I'm talking to these mental patients. They hire mental patients that have schizophrenia, multiple personality disorder. All I got is PTSD. These people have mental disorders. They hiring these people, y'all. And they're on drugs. That's why they said you was on drugs. That's why they said you had a mental problem. Why they poison you and shit behind the scenes. To make it look like you're on drugs or something like that. To have some type of mental child. I'm going to just say, you don't know these people. And I'm not the only one on YouTube saying there's people claiming they know you and you never met these people a day in your life. I'm telling you, these people came straight out the mental hospital. You can tell. These are people that have like schizophrenia and shit. And they don't turn it on you. You the one crazy. You're crazy. You're delusional. No, bitch, you got schizophrenia. Go take your meds on nigga. Everybody's seeing that shit, man. What's wrong with you? Oh, I already know. I ain't even go there, y'all. These motherfuckers crazy, man. These people is crazy. These people, somebody on here acting like they fucking know me. And like when I do a message, they oh, need help, I need prayer, boo. Okay, I got you, GG Pooh. When I do a video, the bitch is acting like she's talking back and forth to me. And I don't know this bitch. This bitch been stalking me for years. She didn't try to destiny swap with me. She had my clothes, all this shit, y'all. This bitch had my clothes, wearing my clothes. Somebody gave her my clothes to wear. I'm serious. This bitch tried to destiny swap with me. The hairstyles. I'm trying to tell this bitch somebody. In 2017, I bought $800 and something worth of clothes. In 2017, all of a sudden my clothes came up missing. All my clothes was gone. And then they try to switch it on me like I'm a bum or something like that. And then come to find out this bitch had my clothes on. Child. Somebody is cool. Yo, I don't know how the bitch, somebody stole all my clothes and gave it to this bitch. They tried to destiny swap with me, whatever they tried to do, claim they was me. That shit weird, bro. Somebody has been setting you up for a long time. Somebody been setting you up sneakily, being a hissing ass snake for a long time. Who the fuck would take all my clothes and give it to the next bitch? If you're not plotting something. The next day I know I seen this bitch with my clothes on, like on live. The same exact outfit. There's nobody has the same exact clothes now. Unless they following you and see what you're buying. All the clothes that I bought, this bitch had it on. And I just recently bought those clothes. I went to Burlington Coat Factory and bought $800 worth of clothes. Somebody gave this bitch my clothes. So they've been setting this up for a long time. That was in 2017. So, and then to see this bitch with my clothes on, you gave this bitch my clothes? Fine. I ain't got some time. I ain't got time to go going back for no bitch or no nigga no more. Y'all getting caught up anyway. Y'all the psychopaths. Because who the fuck do shit like that? Steal somebody's clothes and then give it to the next bitch. Who the fuck do shit like that? And then try to set me up. Get the fuck out of here. Tommy had me out here looking like a damn bum. And have a bitch looking fresh to clean off my shit. That's some dirty ass shit. Snake ass shit. So you been setting me up for a fucking while. You been setting me up since 2000. I mean, they had this playing in motion. What the fuck they was gonna do? They been had this shit set up since 2017. Had this shit going. How you gonna give a bitch my clothes? Bum bitch. And they had me out here looking like a bum. I barely had any clothes. I'm like, where are my clothes at? Where my sneakers at? When I came down here with a whole bunch of fucking clothes. Coat gone. I had a leather blue coat. That disappeared. Yo, somebody is a bum bitch, and I don't give a fuck. You's a bum bitch. And I fucking said it, ho. Who the fuck take your clothes, your brand new clothes, and give it to the next bitch? A bum bitch. So that means you had a plot, a plan. And you steal all my clothes. They stole all my shit. And then started slandering me. That's what they do. They steal your shit and say you're a bum bitch. You're a bum. Because that's what they want you to be. You stole all my shit, then call me a bum. Got me walking out here like a bum, stole all my clothes, all my brand new clothes. Then you stole my car, and then they'll come around, you ain't got nothing. Then they'll talk that shit, you ain't got nothing. Yeah, you stealing shit from people. Of course. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who's the bum if you're stealing? I'm going to say that one more time. Who's the bum if you're stealing from me? You have to steal shit from me because you're jealous. We're going to get into y'all spiritual read members. But that shit weird as fuck. I mean, $800-something worth of clothes gone. Swear on my ancestors. $800-something worth of clothes that I just bought from Burlington Coat Factory gone. Somebody gave somebody all my clothes. And the next thing I know, I see this bitch on there with my shirt on, all this shit. That's not no coincidence. Somebody gave this bitch my clothes. And I don't give a fuck. That's dirty. I would never do the shit that's been going on. I would never do that to nobody. I would never do that. And they know that because they know your impact. You give off your fucking sleeves, man. And y'all do dirty shit like that to people. Child, they was going to live lovely. That's what I had. That's what I got. They was going to live lovely. They was playing some life insurance scam. It was a life insurance scam. Inheritance, I don't know. I ain't getting all into the inheritance shit. Try to have a bitch pretend like she you, stole your identity, all that shit. This bitch really was trying to become morph into you. Study you and shit. I told you my Facebook was hacked for 2 years. I couldn't get in my Facebook. So you block me off of social media, make sure I be hidden and shit. So whatever you doing behind the scenes won't get found out. What's going on with me? Nobody know where I'm at or some shit like that. That's what y'all plotted. Just get the fuck out of my face, bitch. I don't know you. And that's the last time I'm gonna fucking tell you, bitch. And stop sneaking around. The bitch sneaking around now because she know her ass in trouble. Or she got people after her. So whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who after you, bitch. After all that, I have no words. I don't give a fuck who after you. Die, hoe. Die a slow fucking death, bitch. And stop acting like you know me, nigga or bitch. You don't know me. You don't fucking know me. And then they take bits and pieces of my videos. If I gave you my last name, that's how you know my last name. Before then, you didn't know my last name unless the bitch stole my identity. And they all getting caught the fuck up now, and I don't give a fuck. These some weird ass people, man. Somebody got some weird ass psychopaths on your ass. These some weird ass people, but I'm gonna balance it on fuck out. We're in my yacht today. I'm gonna bring balance and justice to the members on here. Cause y'all some sick ass puppies. And you need to go around and say people are crazy and they have mental problems. And all the mental shit you did that show that you're a mental case, psychopath. How the fuck you call it collectors mental cases? They're just defending themselves. But you actually, all the shit, we get all the shit you did behind the scenes. We'll show how psychopathic, crazy your ass is. Let's get a diagnosis for your ass. All the poisoning, all that shit. But they don't want crazy. They ain't going around here poisoning people, bitch. And I said what the fuck I said. And members, don't expect an apology. You will never get one. Because they're afraid they know exactly all the shit they did. And they know you will knock their ass the fuck out. What you do is balance it out and don't fuck with them no more. If you know you got hits of snakes around you, don't say nothing, don't do nothing, don't even tell them your business. Hissing ass fucking snakes. Been a hissing ass snake. And everybody gonna find out. When they get exposed, don't worry about it. They gonna get exposed. And some people probably already know what they've been doing. And they know it too. Hissing ass snakes around you. Always hissing. Thinking of the next block, next block. Weird ass. Fucking weirdos. But they got the mental problems? Okay. Collective, y'all the one with the mental problem, but y'all sane as hell. The only time you talk up and speak up is when somebody's fucking with you. You're not out here destroying people's lives. You're not out here fucking with people. You're not out here bullying people. You're not out here plotting on people. You're not out here poisoning people. You're not out here taking shit from people. You're not out here doing that. So who's the crazy one? You're not out here trying to set people up, send people in to give them diseases. You're not out here doing none of that. You're not even paying these people no goddamn mind. Child, I ain't got time for it. We're going to get into y'all spiritual read. Y'all already know what I do. Spiritual read and your collector's read. I ain't got time. Maybe that's got something to do with somebody. Maybe you're going to do something with these motherfuckers. These some weird ass motherfuckers. These some weird ass tarot readers. That's why I don't watch them no more. They claim they know you and they don't know you. I'm not the only one on here saying it. There's somebody fighting right now, a dude fighting this, you know, why are you keep claiming we know you? We don't know you. Child, somebody need to go take some meds, man. Somebody really need to go take some meds. So I'm about to do my Erykah Badu, right? I'm about to go do my Erykah Badu, you know, shave all my fucking hair off. I'm about to shave all my motherfucking hair off. You know, reset, restart with your hair. Oh, didn't I tell y'all that? And then they'll say, who am I? What's her name? Britney Spears? She shaved all her hair off, but that's the thing to start regrow your hair. And they'll say you crazy. Look at her, cutting all her hair. Erykah Badu did it. Is she crazy? That's a Nubian thing when, like, you done had so many bad relationships and things like that. Things went bad in your life. Your hair, you know, is your glory, right? Your hair for women is your glory, you know. So if you want to reset and everything, your hair is your glory. You can cut your hair if you want, you know, it's going to grow back. Cut your shit, you know. Because with that old growth, a lot of bad luck happen. People have pieces of your hair. They do all types of roots on your hair. So when you cut your hair off, I ain't telling y'all to do it. I'm doing it. And just start using rosemary oil. Rosemary oil stop that root work on your hair. If somebody been doing root work on your hair and shit like that, rosemary oil. And just keep doing it with rosemary. Condition your scalp or whatever, and then rosemary oil. Or just put the rosemary oil in the conditioner. And then grow your hair over. I'm about to do my Erykah Badu. And then they'll say you crazy because you're going to cut all your hair off. Hell yeah. Regrow. Rebirth. Child, let me smoke my cigarette. This is some crazy shit. Stop talking like you know me. Like, this girl keep coming on here talking like we're having a conversation back and forth when I do my reading. Something is wrong with you. You're a psychopath. Woo, low. Y'all know I'm going to get into the dark part. Since this came up, something got to be balanced. So since today's balance, I got to balance out the light and the dark. It could be some dark shit going on I'm getting tired of talking about it, but since you're on here, members, there's a lot of witchcraft still going on. There's a lot of witchcraft people still doing. And I don't understand, why are you doing it or you're under judgment? And they know they under judgment already for the shit they already did. Like, this shit is just piling the fuck up. So let's go. Still doing witchcraft. Another reason why you probably need to start your hair over. Somebody probably got a voodoo doll on you, got your hair. I mean, because it seems like something going back on these people. Something. And these people study trying to say, you're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy. Child, if me speaking up for myself make me crazy, oh well. If I don't know somebody, I'm not delusional. I don't know you. You think I don't know who I met through life? And I already proved my point, expose motherfuckers on here already. I already exposed the lies, already exposed the bullshit. A Sagittarius ain't gonna lie about shit. That's just plain and simple. Sagittarius gonna keep that shit 100. Sagittarius ain't gonna lie about a motherfucking thing. That's just point blank. Child. Woo, you got a nigga and a bitch. And I know they related or something. They're related. You can tell they look alike. They try to take up for each other and shit. They both delusional. They both fucking sick in the head. They related somehow. Or wife, husband. This could have been a couple that got married in a fake marriage under your name. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. What I want you to do is leave me the fuck alone. I don't know you. And I'm not married. Only been married one time. God damn. Somebody trying to prove like you married and you're not. If you did a false marriage, it's null and void in the spiritual realm and in the physical. You better null and void that shit. Trying to make it seem like you crazy, like you don't remember you got married or not. Somebody trying to make it seem like you mental. You don't remember you got married to me? You know what movie that remind me of? Remember that funny ass movie when that rich girl, that rich lady, she was mean as fuck. And this man had, like, he was in poverty. And it was like, was it Overboard? I think it was that movie Overboard. And she went overboard and she had a concussion. And he went in the hospital and claimed her. And then had her thinking she was his wife. You know, had put it up like AI pictures and shit, like they married and shit. And his picture friends like, see, we married. This remind me of some shit like that, man. Go take your ass on. I'm not married. I'm not delusional. I don't got no mental power. All I got is PTSD. And if you put any false documents in my fucking mental health paperwork, you can get HIPAA. You can get hit with the HIPAA. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You gonna get hit with the HIPAA. Because I damn sure gonna call HIPAA and let them know. Matter of fact, I need to go through my medical files, call HIPAA and see what the fuck is in my medical files. Because there better not be no false shit in my shit. Because I already know what I got diagnosed with. It's only PTSD, bitch. I got my meds right there. See, they don't like when you expose their ass either. But they'll call you delusional, and they're the ones delusional. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna have to call HIPAA and see what the fuck is in my medical file. Y'all can do that. So, since we got goddesses on here, let me give y'all guidance. Let's get this started, because I'm tired of rambling on about this shit. I don't have to keep exposing people and you know, shit like that, some delulu shit that's going on. Goddesses, pleasure. So somehow, some type of, maybe you about to get some type of pleasure, or maybe you just get pleasure with your ancestors. Maybe your ancestors could get you in alignment, you know, it's something about setting intentions and then something being completed with your ancestors. Pleasure. You about to get some type of pleasure, goddesses. Okay? If you've been waiting a long time, this your person coming in. This reminds me of Aquarius. You're getting a healing alignment, and you got a lot of ancestors. You might be seeing a lot of orbs around you. Okay? You might be seeing a lot of orbs around you. These are your ancestors. They're letting you know. They're trying to give you a message that you're in alignment for some type of, you know, blissing, You're part of the royal priesthood, a royal bloodline, okay? You got a bloodline of Isis. Child, give me some of the guys. This shit weird. And the thing is, they won't stop. They'll keep going. I don't know why. They bother your family. They just, I don't know. Like, don't talk to her for a while. I need to do something. You know, weird ass shit like that. Like, you don't know. I'm an intuitive. I'm a high priestess. That's another thing. You could be a high priestess. You about to ascend to a high priestess. You know, you're going to be able to see shit that's going on. And they know that you're a high priestess. They know you're very intuitive. I don't know why they keep fucking with you. Like, I see what's going on clearly. Something's going to be completed on the 11th. I see 11, so you be seeing 11 a lot. What's that, communication? You get communications from spirit guides and they know it. So y'all need to stop the dumb shit, okay? Just stop. Just stop the foolery. Just stop the clown shit and stop the dumb shit. And wake the fuck up. You know. And these will be the same people begging you for help later on. That's what I don't understand. You'll be the same one begging that person for help. The same one that you're trying to ruin. Communication. I did say that. So you're getting communication. There's something about to be completed. Your intentions that you set, your prayer. So you set good intentions. Something's about to be completed on the 11th. Okay? Effective communication is the key to strong and loving relationships. The angels remind you to express your feelings openly and honestly. So you might be getting a call, okay? Or you might, when is the 11th? Child, what's the 11th? Last quarter, Sagittarius. Luck, manifestation, high philosophy. Okay? Like I said, high priestess, high philosophy. More uploads. Okay? Let's go with you guys. Because I ain't got time. I ain't got some time to keep playing with these nuts. You a fucking nut. Nut bush bitch. Oh, y'all going to a high priestess state and then you're going to get pleasure. Somebody coming in. Somebody about to communicate with you. Physically. So this could be your soulmate. This is your soulmate. Now, y'all mess this up. You ain't balanced. Leave her. If you ain't balanced, I don't know what to tell you. It could be a Libra. About to come in and, you know, complete this cycle with you. You got ancestors all around. You see how she's stretching her arms out? Be open to receive is what I'm getting out of that. Be open to receive. Okay? Miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intentions. I just said something about intentions, God. So you need to do some attention setting. Okay? Give me 1717. This y'all numbers for today, I guess. Might got more numbers for you later. But I'm not mad enough. It's just something is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And it's making me laugh because it's weird. It's weird. Spiritual growth. Miracles happen. So you're about to get another ascension. You're about to get an ascension also. Could be on the 17th. So goddesses on the 11th. You get pleasure. You get somebody coming in. You got a lot of ancestors surrounding you. You might be at night. You might see some orbs around you. Pay attention. Okay, something is completed. Maybe during the next moon cycle, the last quarter. That is the last quarter moon. Okay, last quarter. Okay, Sagittarius, luck, manifestation, high philosophy. Miracles happen. Give the universe a clear intentions. So divines, God, y'all need to set some intentions. Okay. All right. Maybe before the 17th. And then on the 17th, we have waning crescent, Pisces, intuition. So miracles happen. So something could happen on the 17th. Make sure you come back and let me know. Okay. Embrace your spiritual growth journey. It's leading you to a higher state of being. See? A higher state of being. So something's going to happen on the 17th. Okay. Whatever miracle this is, Pisces, intuition, intellect, whatever this is, a higher ascension in the realm, you know, high frequency, maybe you'll reach your 144,000 frequency that day, then it is what it is. Somebody is net cell. So let's get into your spiritual read. Woo-wee. Let's get into your spiritual read. Yeah. Got the collectors coming up. Ooh. This is a long battle, y'all. Somebody trying to make a long ass battle. A drawn out battle. And you just fighting. Like, the fuck? Through all the witchcraft, through all the shit. You is fighting. And keep on fighting. Shit. Let's go. Did I use these already? I used these already. I used those already, y'all. Okay, so let's go. I had used those already. Alright, let's go for these. I used those the other day for y'all, so let's go. Ruins. Okay. Spirituality face spirituality. Okay. So spirituality and your faith. White rose, you're pure and noble. That's how you're being seen in the spiritual realms. Pure, noble, beautiful. Some about angels. You can be having dreams about angels. You might have a screensaver of an angel. I'm picking up. You might like white roses. Okay. It's something about a screensaver. So when I get to see ruins, like you could be psychic. Like I said, higher ascensions. Ruins was ancient. Then I say somebody could be bloodline of Isis. Ruins, that's what they used to use to do psychic readings back in the day to read the future. Ruins. Go look it up. Maybe it's telling you need to pick up some ruins and see your psychic abilities. Okay? But you're pure and noble. So, I mean, your ancestors will speak to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially we got the Isis bloodline. You know, maybe they want to talk to you through the ruins. So you don't have to always go on tarot. You know, you might get some type of uploads. I mean, you might be good in that. The ancient, you know, readings. These are the 20th century readings, but you might be good in some of that might be your roots. Masculine or feminine. Because this is something about angels. You might be seeing white feathers, pure, noble, beautiful. So whoever this ancestor is, they're pure, they're noble, and they're beautiful. Okay? And they see you as the same thing. You know, white rose. You know, somebody's name could be Rose, last name White. Somebody's last name could be Ruins. Okay? Let's go. And old paper, memories, heritage, culture. Didn't I say it got something to do? And you're written in the scribes. The Dead Sea Scrolls, the Torah, wherever you want to say, the Bible, you are written. Your bloodline is written in there, your heritage. Then I say memories, heritage. Maybe they want you to pick up memories of your heritage. Or this is part of your heritage. It's not wicked. Long as it's like your intentions. As long as your heart is pure and you got decent intentions and you're not trying to do nothing wicked with them, you're good. As long as you bless them and all that other stuff and sage them. It's something that your ancestors, this is what your ancestors was in. Leadership, influence, decision making. And that make, you know, they was in leadership of this, influence, and it makes them make good decisions. So somehow doing this and it makes you get a leadership role, or they could have been like a high priest back then, and they was in leadership role with this, and it a big influence, and it helps people make decisions. The right decisions, you know, for the future or something like that. So your ancestors, you know, is telling you about memories, heritage, you know, things like that. And pure, noble. It's about your heart, your intentions, like I just said. Kite. Dreams, freedom, chase. So it's about higher ascensions, like I said. Somehow getting in touch with your ancestors, memories, heritage. You know what I'm saying? You see that white cloud there, pure, noble. You know, you could, when you was younger, like to fly kites, the chase. Some about dreams, the chase, decision making. So it helped them back then make decision making to harvest or whatever this is about. Piano, inspiration, creativity, music. It's got something to do with meditation too. high frequency music. And like Divine, I did tell y'all, like, you know how they got, I used to play the piano, so what was it? C, D, A, B, C, high with the black keys, you know, F, shit like that. You know, you could play the piano, or it's saying you could use music as your inspiration. Maybe they used to use like melodies back then to help them, you know, tap in or something like that, piano. And or back then they was somebody inspiration. You know, a lot of people inspiration, influence, freedom to chase their dreams or something like that. It's something about your heritage. So this is what's coming out today. If you can find ruins, make sure they're good ruins. I mean, ancient ruins probably were called an arm and a leg. But they want you to tap into this long as your heart is good. With the white rose, they know you're going to be pure and noble with it. Some people could use it for evil, I guess. It's somehow a message. They want you to have a memory about something. And leader influence decision making. This is something that your ancestors did. Hand in hand. So they want to come hand in hand with you on this. Alliances, solidarity, support. And they will support you in this. See her with a white shirt on? You see? And you see this person? This is you. This is them. Okay? Pure and noble. Okay? We have a book. Wisdom, thinking, summarizing. Okay? A lot of wisdom with these ruins. Summarizing and something like that. Summarizing, thinking, wisdom. I'm going to look this up for you. What are ruins? So you'll get a better understanding. So you'll be like, ooh, what's that's wicked. That's witchcraft. It's something about the fall. You could have got some type of wisdom in the fall, thinking, summarizing. And there's that book again. You could have went into nature in the fall, and they were speaking to you then. Because I'm seeing you see a lot of leaves falling. Seasons change. Something about to change. That's what I'm getting. You got a lot of wisdom. Thinking, summarizing with these ruins. Or that's what you get. We got crow, independent thinking, reminders. So they want to remind you of something in your heritage. Crow, you could be seeing a lot of crows, ravens. Or you might like Cardi B new album and Modern Drama, you know. So it's something they want you to see. Independent thinking, reminder. They want you to be independent in your thinking and your reminder. Don't be letting nobody tell you like that's not part of your heritage. You shouldn't be doing that. Hope, beauty, crossing. So this is part of your path. The 7 wonders. This is how you get past this path. Hope, beauty, crossing. Okay. So, give me some for white rose. So this ancestor see you as pure and noble, and they handing this down. That's what I said, this gift. So it's some type of gift you're going to pick up, and it's some melody that you play. You know, maybe they used to use singing bowls back then, but now that we got the 20th century, you know, it's some type of melody you can play, and you're going to pick up on shit. And they're going to be hand in hand with you. This is what they're saying. Pure, noble, beautiful. Compassion, understanding, caring, animals. You can have a dog around you. See, even dogs, animals know you're pure, you're noble, you know, you're beautiful. Compassionate, understanding, caring. Even with animals, you like this. Okay? You can have a dog right now. They very compassionate, understanding, caring. I believe that's an ancestor. I think they come through your ancestors. That's what, as I said, ancestors, look, tree roots. So root stability, growth. I believe like when you go in nature, your ancestors really go hand in hand with you. Like you get a lot of downloads, but it's something about picking up the you probably got your dog or your cat probably like to go to a certain tree. I don't know why I'm picking up your ancestors be talking. Memories, heritage, culture, tree roots. I told you your roots could be connected to Isis or Adam and Eve, of course, if you chose it, you know. It's something about the beginning. It's something about memories. That's what I'm saying. It's something about your memories, culture, heritage. They want you to tap into leadership, influence. You was a leader, and your back in the past, your ancestors, or you was a leader in decision making for your land, country, whatever. You flew high. You made people go, higher. Dreams, freedom, give them, freedom. Chase their dreams or something like this. Lecturing. Maybe you use a motivational speaker along with it, or you do the readings, or this is where your growth came from. You working hand in hand, alliances with people, giving them ruin reads, book, something about a book, lecturing, writing the future down. It's got something to do with that. I don't know why I picked up Nostradamus. I picked up Nostradamus. So you ever had a connection with, feel like you got a connection with Nostradamus? You probably do. Like, decoding the future and writing things down in the book. I'm picking that up. And man or woman, I just told you that it's going to be some type of the 11th and the 17th. Pay attention to those dates. Protection, security, guardship, police. Leadership, influence, decision making. So back then, you had to have security. That's how much you was well known. Okay? That's how much you was well known. When you give a lecture, you had to have security. Or this is your ancestors protecting you right now, because this is about to come back for fruition. This is the role you're supposed to lead and be affluence and decision making. So this could be a position, or this is some type of oh shit. It's like your ancestors is like I said, you was written in the scribes. What's this? Philanthropy. You see her sitting by books. Man, just look at it as a man. I'm talking to both. But generosity, charity, love. I told you, pure, noble. The way you did it, the way you lectured, and the way you brought leadership is with caring, generosity, humanitarian work, also leadership, motivation, whatever speaking, whatever this was. So old paper. So there could be an old paper out here, memories that you written a long time ago. It's still out here. Probably a little burnt up and brittle a little bit, but you did this. And your ancestors want you to have a memory about this. You could have wrote a book, but it's an old paper. And if you get this paper, that will be a memory. That will open up some type of. You could have came across how people be finding. What do you call those people? They be finding old papers, old scripts, old things and shit like that. I forgot what you call them. Scientific people or whatever you call them. Yeah, you wrote this paper. You could be seeing this a lot, like people finding papers, like in Egypt or Africa or Rome. You could have recently came across people finding like these people, you could like shit like that. Like they be dusting off stones and shit like that. But it's a paper. It's a paper that have you written in it. That's crazy. Dreams, freedom, chase, savannah, free, expansive, borderless. So yeah, somebody name could be Anne. Dreams, freedom, chase. So you give people the freedom, whatever your motivation speaks was or your books, is like chase dreams, chase your dreams, freedom for all, something like that. Harvest. It's about money because I see the green. How to harvest. It was something about that. Manifestations. Fly higher with your dreams or something like that. Some motivational lecture you used to give. And it was behind music. Like you had music behind you. And you had people walking hand in hand. Alliances. It's something about freedom. What the? Let freedom reign, or it's something like free, expansive, borderless. Like there's no border to freedom. live free. I don't know why I got the hippies too. You know, weed, a lot of weed. This probably used to help like a kryptonite for you. A lot of weed smoking, and then motherfuckers gather hand in hand. You know, what's this, hippie? Or something. Match. Passion, completion, goals. Like, you match people up to be free, expensive, borderless, fly higher. You know, maybe you used to be a matchmaker or tell people who their companions was. Enlightenment, education, profit. See? That's what you used to do. You was a prophet or a prophetess. And it worked. Whatever you did, it shined the light on shit and awakened people, and it gave them hope and something like that. This was an ancient days. You see this lady right here, like looking? You know what I'm saying? Profit, education, enlightenment. And that book is like education, knowledge. And I told you it's something about a script. It's a script out here from an ancient days that you wrote. And whatever got in it, it could have about your roots, your heritage, where you come from, philanthropy, lectures, some type of lecture. It came out of a book though. You could be seeing a lot of crows. Okay, this is your ancestor. You know, letting you know like it's time. Okay, inspiration, creativity, music. Like you give people hope to inspire people with their music or something. It's something about music. I'm hearing like, oh, I'm seeing, you know, what days was that? Was that the days like of the Titans and when they used to play the flute and stuff like that and dance and feast? I'm seeing that. Oh, piano, starry sky. Okay, dreams, hopes, future. So it's talking about dreams, hope, inspiration, leadership, enlightenment, education. You used to do something, and it's in this script. And this paper is out here. So maybe this spring, you need to visit like an old chemetric museum or something like that. And you might see the script in a glass. Because I've seen it in a glass. And it's like you probably be able to read it. And this is your answers. Look, I'm telling you, this is your roots. And you know, paper is made out of trees. But it's something about a message, a memory. You in a glance of memory, like, could be a deja vu. It's something about that. Balance the scales. And we're in Libra today. Starry sky, dreams, hopes, future, equality, justice, rights. So that would be my yacht, Libra energy. So you fight for rights. You used to do ruins, you know, and you'll give them the freedom. Whatever you get out of these ruins, you'll do a motivational speak. And you got music with it. You got security because that's how important you was. And you bring balance for people to go hand in hand in alliances. And some like match. Like I said, you'll match people up. People will match up. And they'll manifest. It's like something like that. You teach people how to manifest. Oh, shit. Marathons. Then I said, alliances, solidarity, support. Perseverance, persistence, endurance. So something like you get a lot of people to win in whatever battle they was facing or something like that. Marathon, they always win. If they're in a relationship, you always match them up just right. And they do flourish and they do manifest. This is a marriage, some union, something like that. They come together. It's always a win. Starry sky. It's a high priestess, high priest. You got insight of who belong together. I heard Whitney, not Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. We belong together. So that's what you used to do, like balance the scales. Something's balanced in relationships, friendships. You're a thinker. And like I said, you can see into the future. You see that? You see the third eye right there. You see the eyes and then you see the third eye. So you had enlightenment. But you had to be careful. Somehow, weed smoking too? You think in ancient Kemet they didn't smoke weed? You think in ancient Kemet they didn't smoke weed? Yes, they did. Go check it out. They had weed back then. Miss Joanna. Free thinker. It makes help them think. Enlightenment. So some. And then you used to go do Hamilton, like, but you needed a lot of protection with the police. You have vision planning long haul. You have people to plan for the long haul, and it works. They get harvest. I mean, that grass be green as fuck, whatever the hell it is. I don't know if you used to sell weed back then. Don't, or brain weed. Don't get me to lying, but a lot of shit be coming in. You get people to win. So it's something about a script and ruins. Let me get a reading on this. You be seeing a lot of crows. Oh, what else do I need? Leadership, decision making, and balance of scales. And this high priest is high priest. I told you something on the 11th and on the 17th for the guys, for the men. Something's coming in, selling both. Some type of memory, sunset, gratitude, happiness, contentment. You're gonna be happy whatever this is. But it's something about ruins. Let me get so you can get a better understanding what ruins are. It's almost like psychic reading, but it's not. Oh, I thought it said McDonald's. Anyway. It says scale. So we're a Libra. What are ruins?
At their simplest, ruins are the remains of man-made architecture. They are what's left behind when a building, city, or monument falls into disrepair due to time, war, natural disasters, or abandonment. But beyond just being old piles of stones, ruins serve as a physical bridge between the past and the present. Why do ruins happen? Ruins don't just appear overnight. They are usually the result of one of three things. Abandonment. Economic shifts or climate change lead people to leave, e.g., ghost towns in the American West. Destruction. Wars, fires, or earthquakes can turn a thriving city into a ruined instant, e.g., Pompeii or post.
Let me ask it right. I'm going to type it because it didn't spell it right. Maybe it's ruins and not ruins.
Historically speaking, runes are more than just cool-looking letters. They are the characters of ancient Germanic alphabets used throughout Northern Europe, Scandinavia, and the British Isles before the adoption of the Latin, Roman, alphabet. Think of them as the precursor to our modern writing system, but with a lot more cultural and spiritual weight attached to them. 1. The Futhark alphabets. Runes aren't just one single set of symbols. They evolved over time into three primary versions named Futharks after the first 6 letters, Fu, Theta, Ark, Elder Futhark. The oldest version, approx 2nd to 8th century. It consists of 24 characters and is what most people recognize today. Younger Futhark, a streamlined 16-character version used by the Vikings, 9th to 11th century. Anglo-Saxon Futhark, an expanded version, 29 to 33 characters, used in England. 2. Form follows function. If you've noticed that runes are very angular with almost no curves or horizontal lines, there's a practical reason for that. They weren't originally written with ink on paper. They were carved into hard surfaces like wood, stone, bone, or metal. Straight, diagonal lines are much easier to etch across the grain of wood or into a rock than a perfect circle. 3. Meaning and magic. Unlike our modern ABC, every single rune had a specific name and symbolic meaning. Fehu, Sai, literally means cattle, symbolizing wealth or mobile property. Uruz means aurochs, a wild ox, symbolizing physical strength and speed. Ansuz, associated with the god Odin, symbolizing communication and wisdom. Because of these deep associations, many historians and practitioners believe runes were used for more than just record keeping. They were used for 1. Memorials, the famous rune stones erected to honor the dead. 2. Amulets, carving a specific rune into a sword or jewelry for protection or victory. 3. Divination. While modern rune casting is largely a 20th century revival, ancient sagas do mention casting lots to glimpse the future. Modern usage. Today, runes are everywhere. They are the backbone of J.R.R. Tolkien's dwarvish scripts, and even the Bluetooth symbol is actually a bind rune, a combination of the runes for H, Ast, and B of B for the Viking King Harold Bluetooth. Would you like me to generate a chart showing some specific runes and their meanings, or perhaps create an image of what a traditional Viking...
Okay, didn't I say something about Titans or Vikings or something? I was seeing them or something like that. Was they Titans or Vikings? I seen somebody like having a feast and dancing with music and flutes and shit like that. So this is what I'm saying. They did say something about the future balancing and yeah, old paper. They did say something about stuff like that. Yeah, characters we'll see. Northern Scandinavia, British. So that's what I'm saying. And then it says something about ancient Egypt. Elder Orthart, younger Orthart. So yeah, ink or paper. Then I say something on paper. I just told you that. So it's something about a script that you written and used to give lectures. And then I say they said something about lectures. They did say something about winning. It help you balance out something and winning. So I'm gonna do a reading on these right here. Child. Help you get the victory. They did say that. Help you get the victory in something. I did read that. So let's go. Ruins, Scary Sky. This is high. The Scary Sky is the high priestess, high priest, old paper. You written something. And it's out here. Balance the scales, Maya energy, ancient. So yeah, lecturing. Okay. So this gift is so I don't know if you want to order these before the 11th or the 17th. It's going to give you insight on a lot of things. I mean, you probably don't have to go to tarot readers no more. I mean, because you're going to have insight. Scary Sky. And if this summer or this spring, if you want to go visit memories, heritage, culture, your heritage, ancient museum, you might find this scroll or whatever this is in a glass. And it's going to bring it back some type of memory or something like that. You might get a flash, a memory. I know I've seen, I don't know the difference. Like Titans and I know the feathers and all the other stuff and the armor and all that stuff. But I've seen you know how they be living in them old, I don't know if you call them caves or whatever. I did see that. And they're feasting and they're dancing. I hear the flutes, I seen a man sitting there. That's why I said I don't know if they're Titans. I don't know. But you heard what they said. Give me something for lecturing, leadership, influence, decision making. So you can make a lot of decisions for people. What do you call them? Ruins? Spirituality, faith, spirituality. So you give people a lot of hope and spirituality back then. Lecturing. When people are in sadness. 5 of Cups. See what I'm saying? Lecturing. Give me something for balance of scales, which will be ancient Kemet, Mayat. You help them balance themselves out. That's transformation on top. Help them change. It did say something about change. Give me something for balance of scales or help them remember who they are. Their heritage. Like boost them up, rah, Give me something for balance of scales, equality, justice, rights, and you fight for their rights. Change. Balance the scales, change. You help them balance the scales, equality, rights, Eight of Cups. Walk away from things that don't serve them. Okay? Emotions and, like I said, rah. Like, so you was very important where you needed security. Because you could have had people after you. Everybody did. Everybody that come forward with the light always do. So give yourself a memories, 10 of Pentacles, luck. Memories, heritage, culture. Your culture had a lot of luck with your bloodline. You brought people 10 of Pentacles. I told you this. When I seen that grass, green as hell, and you match people up, and they flourish. And so they saw you as starry sky, like different. Whoever you are, they saw you as different. You might be seen as different now, like you don't come from here. Alien. I'm getting alien. Some type of alien deity. They saw you as, and that's why you needed protection, because something, they saw you as something different. Alien. I'm getting alien. But today we would say high priestess, high priestess. You have, a frequency high as fuck. Whereas though you give enlightenment, people didn't know where it come from. Like where they get this enlightenment to write this, you had Nostradamus. Remember, you had Nostradamus. Sometimes he'll write down his thoughts of what he saw. Who knows if he was doing ruins. You had who was back then? Machiavelli. He had a lot of people on him because he saw things and wrote them down. But we're going all the way back to ancient chemists. Give yourself a starry sky. It's King of Swords, ambition. Dreams, hope, future. You tell them how to get away from, danger. Get out of danger and have dreams, hope, freedom, with spirituality, faith. So, yeah, basically like a motivational speaker, but I don't know why I keep picking up these titans. I don't know the difference. I know I've seen, movies on them, like, what's the other ones? I watched it like one time. I'm not really into no movies like that, the men movies. Men love that movie, them action-packed movies where they got titans, the titans, but I did watch the Gods of Egypt. Okay? I love that movie, the Gods of Egypt. Victory, ruins. You get them through victory through the ruins. I just told you this. From their enemies. Even though you was in danger a lot of times. Victory. You lead them to victory. I told you that marathon. You lead these people to victory. So it's coming out. And it's some type of music, flute music, high frequency music you used to play while you're giving these lectures or whatever this is, Ace of Swords. And divine was protecting you and these people. Yeah, vision. You give them your vision, like what you saw. And they probably knew you was doing ruins. And maybe they probably seen it as, back then. That's a sin. It is wicked. Throw them in the sea. Hang them high. Put their head on a stick. Different shit like that. So that's why you had a lot of people protecting you. You had a lot of danger lurking. Like danger was lurking around you and stuff like that. But it's some type of scribe that you've written. And it's going to bring back a memory. Or they're telling you to get these ruins. And it's going to bring back some type of memory. Gods and goddesses. That's your spiritual part. Now let's get into, that's amazing. So, because some people don't never get like a reading on like who they was in their past. A lot of people go online and things like that. I think I did mine when I was like, it was crazy because they had a 1-800 line that you used to call in Philly, find out who you was in your past. It come on late night, them commercials, and I ended up calling that 1-800 number, and the lady. She was kind of creepy, but she was like, yeah. What she told me, she said, I want you on Halloween, because I think it was before Halloween. I want you on Halloween. I'm only like, 16 years after I had my child. And I ended up calling that 1-800 number. And she was like, I want you one day on Halloween. I want you on Halloween to go dress up in all this gold, put on a gold crown, and put on all this, a long dress and stuff like that, and see how you feel. And I said, what you mean? She was like, because you was Nefertiti or something like that. And I was like, what? Nefertiti? Like, you don't be believing these people. But she told me to go put on a whole bunch of gold one day and see how I feel. I ain't do it, though. I ain't do it. I feel you. My hair restarted. Oh, you started your hair too? Maybe everybody doing that. Royal Rising. High Priestess 333. What's going on with you? You all right? Y'all all right? Ike and Tina. Turner Nash Bush. Nut City Limits. Nut Bush City Limits. Woo, child. Hold up. I don't be knowing nothing about the Vikings. I know about the I forgot what you call them because I used to. I heard the Titans before. The Wonders. Hold up. I gotta go all the way back, y'all. Because I be trying to make sure I get all y'all, what y'all saying. Because this thing don't scroll up. And for some reason, it's not coming on my TV no more. So, dang, y'all was writing while I was talking. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Somebody crazy. Not crazy, but somebody said, what the fuck is going on? It's always something going on with these wicked ass people. There's always something going on with the beast. You don't know that by now? The beast. Oh my God, come on. I gotta start from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Runan, the oldest letters in the religion of Noram mythology, Ra, is of course an important person. Yeah. What Pisces horoscope for March? Oh, I'm gonna do Pisces reading. Okay. Stages of forcing, hold up, Christianity, hold up. Yes, because it clashed with the fictional story in the Bible as bringing Christianity. Then in the earliest stages, forcing it into existence. Yeah, they invaded. Christianity invaded. Let's just be honest. They came and invaded, ancient Kemet after they was flourishing. I am a Viking. Oh, okay. You African? I think everybody got that embedded in them, though. Okay. Christianity. Isn't this our true religion before Christianity? Yeah, it is. Until during slavery. No, we were spiritual people before. So wonder if she's tapping into her gift. Yeah, it is. It is. I know about our original spirituality. It was no religion. It was all spirituality. That's why we flourish more. Because we always, show gratitude to the people that came before. And when you show people to the people that came before and they flourish, you're going to flourish. But now they got all this, ancient ruins. Now they got all this black magic and shit. They didn't unbalance the, the shit. Balance. They unbalanced the shit. Midas. They done set up here and checkmate. Okay. They unbalanced the shit with that goddamn Maya is godmother. Yeah. Well, actually, it's Nut. Who? Illuminated scrolls. Okay, could be that. Okay, hold on. I had a dream I was in Greece and bathing in the pool, and dragonflies would touch the water and turn into illuminated scrolls. Hey, you got some power then. Maybe you need to tap into your power, boo-boo. I, Ra, don't realize we are them. That's what I'm saying. They got you so brainwashed with this hoodoo, USA, land of hoodoo. They don't want you to remember who you are. Kryptonite. Maybe, yeah, that probably is that kryptonite, that weed smoking. You think they ain't smoked weed back then? Shit. They smoked in masses. Freedom for all. Sustainably for masses. Yeah. They're gonna Dead Sea Scrolls and all that other stuff. The Torah, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Well, the Dead Sea Scrolls before the Torah and everything else. Life letters. Yeah, analogist. That's what you call them? Yeah. Yep. Before I get into y'all reading. Yeah, that's what it is. Each one teach one. I know that. Kryptonite. Okay, let me go. 313. 13. So I'm going to read 13. 13. Freedom for all. It's something about the Dead Sea Scrolls. It could be something written in the Emerald Tablets, too. Because I'm picking that up, too. Archaeologists. Yeah, that's what they are. 1313. Yes. Major karma. A major karma attacking her. Yeah, bully she is. They do. I ain't even worried about these bullies no more. I just want them to get the fuck out of here and let people do their path. Hey everyone, God is so good. Yes, he is. You'll find she hear the smoke detector beeping. Yeah, this is crazy. I gotta get 1313 out. That's y'all numbers for today, I guess. If you want to go play those numbers, go play them. But I'm about to do y'all full read. Yeah, it could be, it's something about the Dead Sea Scrolls. What's the other one? The Book of the Dead? It could be the Book of the Dead or Dead Sea Scrolls. So if you go to an ancient museum and they got pieces of the Book of the Dead, or it's something about, maybe you need to go look that up, you know, what they call that, PDF it, Book of the Dead, and go do some scrolls, go do some papers, and see if something, you got a memory or something. Even though you can't read them. 1313. Trust your intuition is guiding you towards a brighter future. Okay? So let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. And since we're doing ancient Kemet, some on ancient Kemet with ruins, I'm going to do the ancient Kemet deck. And something about somebody knew you was an alien. Like they knew, and you had people coming after you. Ain't that something? They knew you was some type of alien being or something, or they used to say those ruins was wicked and burn them at the stake, you know, type shit. Man or woman. You could have been a match with somebody, y'all both could have been doing this. So I did bring up God that says you're going to come into a match with your person. This is the same person. This is the same person that you was with that lifetime. They probably wasn't the one protecting you. Police. They probably wasn't the one protecting you. Give me something. Because I keep seeing, like, maybe this is the one that was after you. Because I keep seeing somebody feasting, and I don't know what this is. I hear a flute playing. There's a flute playing. Something like that. Something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if beasts come out in these cards somewhere. So let's use these ancient Kemet cards. I meant to save them. And then we got the collectors coming up with their spiritual read. And also collectors read. I'll be picking up some shit. I'm trying to tell you. It's something like that. Oh, okay. Look. I keep hearing it. And then look right back of it. Damn, what's going on here? I'm hearing it. Okay, all right. That ain't a bad little beat right there. And you know who I'm getting to? Remember Martin Lawrence played when he went back to the past? Remember that? I can't think of that movie. I'm gonna watch that movie tonight because that shit funny as hell. When he went back to the past. All right, give me some cards on this. Give me some collector's read on this. I seen the moon, high priestess, high priest. Whatever this is, you had a lot of people protecting you. They wasn't going for it. Magician. See that? You was not. Look. What's this? Yeah, passion. You had to go a lot. You had to be on the go a lot with passion. See that? And I said something about ships coming in. People used to come around to see you. Who is this being? You see the moon right there? Look. So I guess y'all used to meet at night. And remember I said about the flutes and shit like that, the feast. So y'all used to feast and, you know, give lectures and y'all meet secretly probably at night. This probably could have been your security. So yeah, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. See, I told you there was a lot of conflict back there. Five of Wands. So y'all meet at night. Now who did I say? Didn't I say Isis? Look at what she got in her hand. Didn't I say high priestess? You'll meet at night. People will come around all around to meet you. Then I said, look at the scroll. I told you something about heritage with the scroll. Dead Sea Scrolls, the Torah. They say they hold in the Torah, but I get the Dead Sea Scrolls in the Book of the Dead. This is like the Dead Sea Scrolls. I just told you that. They come get what you've written down. Like, they come to see what is new. What is new? I heard what is new. What's happening in the future? What is new? High priest is high priest. But they used to come at night. Moon goddess. But you also had a protector. So guys, you probably about to come into awakening to somebody, a person. Probably feel like you gotta protect this person. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Divine. Pure, noble. There's the dove. Bring peace and balance, which is on Libra today, and harmony. I just told you this. You was led by divine, but you was not somebody of this world. They knew it. You see that crown she got on her head? They knew you was somebody different. That's what I'm saying. That's why they had to hide you. For you to give your lectures. People come all over for you to give your lectures. Outpouring support from the divine. I'm telling you. So you got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you was a very rest and recharge. Four of people that was sleep. Basically sleep. You see that mummy right there? Look, mummified. So you mummified too? It's something at a museum. Didn't I tell you something about a museum? Then I tell you to go to a museum and see she holding that the Dead Sea Scrolls. Give me some for this. Rest and recharge. Then you go somewhere and rest and recharge with protection. Like people gotta protect you. Wherever they bring you, you gotta rest and recharge. It could have been in one of these boxes. Child. Very important person. Man and woman. See what I'm saying? And then they go manifest. Like they grow shit. Whatever you tell them, they manifest. I'm trying to tell you, wait for the fruits of the labor to come in. And it always do, because this is upright. You teach them how to flourish, how to manifest. I tell them when certain time to plant seeds or plant this or that. Certain times to make a harvest. Something like that. Yeah. Look at them. I heard somebody say, she was right. He was right. So y'all both used to do this. Because I'm seeing the Ace of Cups and also the Ace of Wands. So divine, you had an outpouring of support from the divine, and also peace, harmony, and balance. Y'all balance each other out. Y'all, this is couples. I'm just getting a couple. And this person was pure, noble. Whoever your wife was or is about to be was pure, noble. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they don't cheat, they don't commit adultery, none of that. Look, I'm telling you something about harvest, something like that. You got people coming in all over with passion. See this? When do we harvest? When do we plant the seed? And see that tree back there? Look. Some about your roots. I'm trying to tell you. I pay close attention. Wounded, hurt, sadness. Remember when they come in wounded and hurt? Like my land is not flourishing or something like that. These are the people that come in. And you probably got paid. But y'all meet at night. Remember I told you something about a cave or a temple or something like that? I'm seeing somebody in the flute playing, and I wouldn't be surprised that lady come out again. That new beginning, the fool. And they be working. And that's why they come all over. And whatever they get, they come paid. Give me some of this high priestess and high priest. So yeah, that's both for balance, justice. Libra. Balance. The man bring the balance and the justice. And you bring the justice. Yeah, protection. They had to protect you. See what I told you? Well protected. You got people that will protect you, whoever you are, goddess. Okay? Even divine. Bring peace and balance. So this is a balanced relationship where y'all flourish. But goddess 11, high priestess is number 11 on here. I just read 11:11. Communication. You was the one to get lectures. So y'all both wasn't like from here, is what I'm getting. Look, see the hand coming out? Like divine personally sent y'all. Huh? Y'all both wasn't, and this is 1-1. Look. Ain't no way. It says 11 on here, and it says 1-1 right there. So this was a divine connection, number one. It was designed for y'all to meet. And divine connection. Give me some for the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Some about flourishing, harvesting. You's here to help them flourish the land or something like that. Harvest, grow the land, build the land up, something like that. That's what you was meant to do. Match people together. Y'all had a divine connections, 1-1, and the high priest was 11. You know, communication, 1-1-1-1. I just told you communication. You will get straight communication from the divine, and this is 1. Ain't no way. You got 11, and then you got 1-1-1-1. So we're gonna get the other 1-1-1-1. Chill. So we have 1-1-1-1. Now we got 1-1-1. So that's communication. So I'm gonna keep that out. And then we have. I should know these numbers by heart. I should study these things. New beginnings. Didn't I tell you give people new beginnings? Didn't I just tell you? 1-1-1-1. A fresh start is on the horizon. Embrace the opportunities that come your way. Maybe that's the type of message you used to get. I got fortune cookie. I know they used to make fortune cookies back there, but I get to use like almost like a fortune cookie. What's the message tonight? Like some shit like that. A fresh start is on the horizon. Embrace opportunities that come your way. Like some shit like that. Communication. New beginnings. About new that they to come to you for new beginnings. What's the message today? Tonight, goddess. I just get that. I have to go do all y'all, communication after this. Ace of Cups. People that was in sadness, 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups, divine. They know this is a divine healing message. You bring them out of sadness, heartbreak. And I told you to do some matching, and then you go rest and recharge. So y'all probably used to meet at different places at night. Like, y'all used to be sneaky. And then they'll flourish, and then, you know, they probably come back and pay you. Wherever you used to stay at, you and your husband, you and your wife, they had to protect you. So y'all might slept in, like, you know, these mummified tombs and shit like that. Anxiety, stress, fear, worry. A lot of people was worried about death. A lot of people was worried about you being unalive, but you had Mayat. So you had like Anubis protection. Ciao. Okay, let's go. Give me some for the 4 of Swords. Temperance, balance. That brought balance, because you had all this protection. When you rest and recharge, that brings you balance. They knew that too. For some reason, they knew that too. That you had to rest and recharge before anybody come get their messages. Something like that. Both of y'all. You see the sun, you know, coming up. So in the daytime, you rest and recharge. You balance yourself out. Temperance. To be well balanced by night. Moon goddess. Give me some for 7 of Pentacles. And then shit start happening. Shit start growing. So maybe they didn't have a lot of water, because I'm just seeing this right here. Maybe they have a lot of water or something to flourish. They have to go to the Nile to get water or something. But somehow, whatever you were saying, speaking, maybe you spoke something on the dirt or the earth or something you used to do. You and your husband, your wife. Okay, give me something for 7 of Pentacles. Have an insight on this. How to harvest. You give a lot of people insight. And it flourished. And you had protection. Queen of Wands. Energy. Yeah, freedom. Remember I said? Freedom. Feisty. Your lectures was feisty. Free-spirited. Give people freedom. Get them to the promised land, I heard. You had people backing you up. And you see all that harvest right there? Look. Look how you sitting. And I did say something about Nefertiti, right? So I did say something about Nefertiti, and this even say 111 on here. So it's like new beginnings, harvest. So that's what she's meant for. But the way she said is like, see what she's like, she's bold with it. You know, this is a Queen of Wands. Spicy, passionate. The way you used to give your lectures. People used to come all over to see you. You know, but at night. So in the daytime, you just chill, relax. And then you know, people come all over, to get the message. I don't think, it says you used to communicate a lot, but I don't think you used to communicate like in the daytime. You give yourself rest and recharge, and then at night. It's somehow at night because you're a moon goddess. Maybe you knew that you was a moon goddess. Okay, and that's when your antennas are up. I heard that's when your antennas are up during the moon. And mostly, during like solar eclipses. They really come, to get the message, solar eclipses. Especially when it's like the solar eclipse, the man and woman, yin and yang energy. Yeah, especially then. You probably have some deep messages, deep thoughts. Yeah, there we go. 10 of Pentacles. I just told you. Harvesting. 10 of Pentacles. Family. Happy family. Flourishing. See all that shit? Food. You see all the food, the harvest grains, all that other stuff, wheat, all that shit. She got wheat around her and all that stuff. So it's something like that. It's what I'm getting. Love and unity. 12-12. After sadness. They knew you was from divine and they knew you was not from here. Both of y'all. So You might gonna end up meeting your person, the person y'all two, or whoever y'all two is. Y'all are divine beings. You know, maybe that's telling you memories. You gonna have memories with this person. You're gonna have a, I know you from somewhere type moment. And then y'all might go to a museum together and you might notice something, or, something. That sounds familiar. I heard somebody say that sounds familiar, like I heard that before. Myself, please, and let's figure out what's the next. I'm going to be still. Royal trumpets. I feel like I have lived 100 times at least. Let me take you out to dinner. All definitely equal reciprocity. How you going to wear a cross, do terror? I'm not wearing a cross. I'm wearing an ankh. It says the Bible that's witchcraft. Child, bye. She's wearing an ankh, not a cross, right? Means life. A cross means death. While you talking about witchcraft, a cross means death. See what I'm saying? A cross means death. Why would you want to wear something that somebody got shed their blood on and got crucified on, sacrificed on? Let's answer that question. Why would you want to wear something that a man got crucified on, got sacrificed? Basically, it was a sacrifice. Child, let's go. Whew, I ain't got time for him. I ain't got time for him today. He's born 111, so that's, you know what that is, communication. That child probably get a lot of communication. Yes. Reaping the harvest of God, promise me. Yep. So it's like you have a very bright shining light in your eyes. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So that's our message. I think I feel like I need to get more into this. I'm gonna have to do a full read with the other cards. I feel like I'm gonna have to do another read later on for y'all on this. So we're gonna complete this part 2 later on because there's something else you need to know. Okay? They said do it at night. So I'm gonna do it at night. After I do my spirit box reads. They said do it at night for some reason. Deep thought. It's deeper, something that's hidden. That's when you get deep thoughts. So make sure y'all come back for this reading. Finish off part 2 of this reading. Okay? Now we got the collector's spiritual read and collector's read. It's something deep going on with that right there, what I just did right there. You know, God and goddesses, y'all two about to meet. And guys, I feel as though, like, since I see the Ace of Wands, protection. You're going to know automatically you have to protect this person. Because it's probably like history trying to repeat itself. People going to try to come after this person. Both of you, basically. You probably felt all your life you had to be hidden for some reason. Guys and goddesses who I'm talking to. Let me get some signs who I'm talking to. That way we have a better... Let me get the moons out. So we have Taurus, detoxify, be proud of yourself. Virgo. We have Gemini out here. Need some more. Taurus again. So we have a lot of Taurus out here. Sagittarius. We have Gemini again. We have Virgo again. So Gemini again. And we have Aries. So y'all about to come into connection with this person. It could have been a couple of y'all, you know. It ain't just one leader, you know, one leader. But it's something about why y'all want to speak to you. Or I just want to talk to you and give you some memories. Your roots, your heritage. So you got to be watching for the signs. If you see crows, ravens, and they're talking, pay attention. Maybe talk back, do something. Ain't to say you crazy or nothing like that. You know, make sure you do that. You know, pay attention. Some type of communication is about to come through. It might come through deeper on 11 for the goddesses, and then 17. And then I guess after that, New moon, Aries, sex, lust, passion, pleasure. 19. Then on the 19th, you're going to get your memory goddesses. On the 11th, goddesses, gods. The 17th, okay? And then on the new moon, y'all come together. New beginnings, fresh start. So y'all just pay attention to the signs before that. If you need to get you some ruins, gods and goddesses, make sure you do that before and try to order them. Go on Ecstasy, go on Amazon and see how much they cost, and then it's some type of message you're gonna get out of it. But anyway, until later, love ya.